Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us, while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高天原にかむすまります。かむろきかむろみのみこともちて、すめみおやかむいざなぎのみことつくしのひむかの立ち花のおどのあはぎはらにみそぎはらいたもうときになりませるはらいどの狼たちもろもろのまがごと罪けがれを洗いたまえ清めたまえとまおすことのよしを天つかみ国つかみやおよろずの神たちともに雨のふちこまの耳振り立ててきこしねせとかしこみもまおす弥勒を御神守りたまえ先はえたまえ弥勒を御神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえかんながらたまちはえませ。かんながらたまちはえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
You're the reason. Bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. God's love. When I know I am enveloped in God's aura, I am as happy and carefree as if out playing in a field of spring flowers. How great is God's love! Like parents' love for a child, God's love envelops everything in the universe. Since I became aware from deep within my own heart of God's love for me, I no longer feel lonely. I would like you to remember that rather severe purifications may come to some individuals after they have joined our organization, often in direct proportion to their dedication. While God wishes to quickly reward these members for their dedication, their spiritual clouds must first be dispelled to a certain degree, just as dirty containers must be cleansed before they can be used for wholesome food. If members endure their purifications patiently, without wavering, they will find themselves being blessed far beyond their expectations. What is good, of course, but what seems to be unfortunate or even disastrous is also good, since it serves as purifying process. And when it's over, everything becomes better. So, if a person can accept fortune or misfortune, health or illness as something good, something to be grateful for, that person will have true peace of mind.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters evening service. Also for your daily prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters. This evening, the faith experience I want to share with you is from Patricia Cel Lima. She's from the Ribeira do Pombal Johrei Center in Bahia, Brazil. Patricia is 28 years old and she gives service as a youth leader. Preparation for the monthly service dedicated to the youth movement that took place in April of 2020. She made every effort to ensure that the youth members of her Johrei Center were allowed to pilgrimage to the sacred grounds of Guarapiranga. At the start of the pandemic and consequently postponement of the service, she became very sad and disheartened. She had been unemployed for about a year, which made her even more pessimistic and with low self-esteem. She sought guidance from the youth coordinator. This one said that her efforts were not in vain, because everything we do with love and sincerity for God and Meishu-sama is registered in the spiritual realm. She continued to fulfill her mission, assisting online the youth members, praying with their names on the altar, and seeking to connect them to Meishu-sama through the basic practices of our faith. In June of 2020, she was surprised to receive an email from a company where she had participated in a selection process prior to the pandemic. The message that her documentation was requested to take the job vacancy. She considered this achievement as a great miracle. How could she imagine that at such a difficult time she would be hired with a good salary, a formal contract, and the right to various benefits? For the monthly service dedicated to the youth movement held in April of that year, she received a mission to enroll people for a virtual pilgrimage group. Once again, she did her utmost for this dedication. A few days before the celebration, she had the joy of receiving a message from a member she helped fill out the form for the virtual pilgrimage, saying she had dreamed of her mother, who is already in the spiritual realm. The dream Her mother thanked Patricia for having enrolled her daughter and congratulated her on her dedication. Patricia was very moved. This solidified her conviction that one's dedication becomes light in the spiritual realm. Patricia is very grateful to God and Meishu-sama for these blessings, and more than ever, she can say that sincerity in serving has transformed her life. Currently, she continues to assist the youth members, encouraging them and trying to keep the flame of dedication burning in them. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and listening to this beautiful faith experience. Wish you all a wonderful weekend.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed evening.